Why are you yelling at me?
I said, I know you're going to go with your parents and I'm going to be left by myself. You guys talk Hindi and nobody, you don't tell me what's being said. You think
Why?
I don't need to be comforted? You think
Did you say anything?
You think I'm okay? You think everything is okay with me?
Unlike many 90-day fiancé couples, Jenny and Sumit did not move back to the US after their wedding. Instead, they have made their home in India, navigating familial expectations, cultural differences, and financial realities together. One of the most widely covered developments came in late 2025 and early 2026. Jenny and Sumit had living with Sumit's parents due to financial difficulties. The arrangement was featured on The Other Way Season 7 and documented both on camera and in interviews. Jenny spoke frankly about how tough that living situation has been, particularly for someone used to Western independence. The couple also opened a family cafe with Sumit's parents, which they have described as a solid business venture, a real-life economic pursuit outside of television. Still, Jenny has publicly expressed that she wants independence again and hopes to eventually move into a home of her own rather than continuing under the same roof with Sumit's family. Despite the long marriage and apparent public unity, tensions remain visible. In recent interviews covered by outlets like Entertainment Tonight, Jenny was quoted saying that Sumit doesn't want to marry her, a stark statement given their marriage status, and suggesting she might consider returning to the US if things don't change. At the heart of many disagreements, both on screen and off, is the influence of Sumit's family. For years, they initially rejected Jenny and openly criticized the couple's age difference, cultural differences, and lifestyle choices. Recent reporting confirms that Sumit's parents have not always been supportive of his being with Jenny, with his mother even once stating she would never accept Jenny. These family pressures have played out in public interviews and on the show. There were episodes in which Sumit candidly admitted feeling emotionally overwhelmed by conflict with his parents over the relationship. Story has generated intense fan commentary on platforms like Reddit and other social media. Some fans praise their perseverance against odds, noting their unique journey as one of the longest and most complex in 90-day fiancé history. The 90-day fiancé alums returned to the franchise spin-off to welcome viewers into a new stage of their lives, living with the in-laws. While Sumit clearly loved living as a family unit, Jenny was not thrilled to share such close quarters with her husband's entire family. During the tell-all, Jenny announced that they are still living under the same roof, even though Sumit's brother and sister-in-law have moved out. After the tell-all, Jenny gave Swan an exclusive update on her life and relationship status today. "We still live with Sumit's parents," Jenny told Swan. That being said, Jenny made it clear that she has not adjusted to the living arrangement. "I never adjusted. It's been a year, and I still don't like it." According to Jenny, it's actually Sumit's parents who are planning on moving out of their shared apartment. "His parents are looking to move somewhere else. Not us, we're staying." She added, "The apartment that we all live together in, we found it and rented it together. So their house is in Delhi, actually. While Sumit's parents still own that house in Delhi," she explained, "they want to find an apartment because they want to stay closer to us." This season, viewers also got to see Jenny and Sumit open a cafe along with his family, aptly titled The Family Cafe. While there has been speculation online that the cafe closed, Jenny confirmed that their business is still going strong. "Everybody flakes out every now and then, and a lot of it is on Sumit. I'm still making the coffee." While Jenny had struggled as a barista at the start of the season, she revealed that she's far better at making coffee for customers today. "I've gotten better at it, and it's fun now actually," she explained. Season May 7th have come to an end, but Jenny and Sumit's journey is far from over. When asked if she and her husband would return to the franchise for another season, Jenny revealed, "We hope so. If they want us back, yeah, we will be back." Season 7 of 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way followed 6 couples, including series alums Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh in 90-Day Fiancé. Love in Paradise stars Luke Berry and Madeleine Perez. While the franchise's flagship series follows citizens of other countries moving to the US to get married to their American partners, The Other Way follows American citizens traveling abroad to be with their international partners. Abroad, these Americans face unfamiliar cultures, new family dynamics, and the pressure of building a future far from home. Right now, TLC has not confirmed that 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way has been renewed for an 8th season. That being said, The network generally airs 90-day fiancé spin-offs on a fairly regular schedule. Even if the network cuts back on the number of 90-day fiancé spin-offs, which is unlikely, we'd assume that The Other Way and 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, will most likely get renewed because they stay closest to the original show's formula. As of January 2026, no couples have been confirmed to return for 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 8. That being said, the franchise generally introduces new couples to viewers every season while bringing back one or two fan favorites from previous seasons or different franchise shows. When it comes to who is most likely to appear on a future season from the Season 7 cast, we'd place our bets on Jenny and Sumit or Manon and Anthony Berryman. We could also see any of the before the 90 Days Season 8 couples, like Forrest and Sheena, joining the Other Way cast for a future season if they end up living abroad. There is currently no premiere date set for 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 8. However, based on previous seasons which have premiered in July, Seasons 5 and 6, and this season which premiered in September, we'd expect to see the next season in mid to late 2026. Until then, fans can check out 90 Day as they embarked on a new stage of their relationship, moving in with the in-laws. Now, Jenny has let viewers know where she stands with both Sumit and her in-laws after Season 7. Jenny has sat down with Swan multiple times throughout Season 7 of The Other Way to share what it's really like living as a family unit, from making less than favorable spaghetti to celebrating the holidays with Sumit's family. She told Swan, "Now we all live together in the same house, so that's a big difference." After filming the season, she was proud to share, "Me and his mom get along fine," whereas before it was an ugly scene. However, now that the tell-all is here, it's clear even the season's 90-Day Fiancé alums are struggling to keep their marriage together. The teaser even revealed that they could be heading for a divorce. Scroll to find out all about Jenny and Sumit's relationship, including whether they're still together, why Jenny mentioned divorce, and a look back at how they met. Be sure to check out Swan's guide to all the Season 7 couples to find out who's still together. Yes, as of January 2026, Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh are still together. During the regular season finale of The Other Way Season 7, Jenny told Sumit that she was ready to move out of the apartment that they live in with Sumit's parents, threatening to leave on her own if he wouldn't follow. On the tell-all Part 1, Jenny told viewers, "Me and Sumit, we are a little against each other right now. We're not on the same page about everything, and I wish maybe we'd never moved in with his parents." While Part 1 of the tell-all didn't feature Jenny and Sumit's segment, Jenny teased, "We've always been such a good couple, and now we're having problems. It will shock everyone." In a preview segment for Part 2, Sumit revealed that Jenny only lets him see his friends once a year. She told everyone, "If he wants to go get drunk with his friends, fine, but why be married to me then?" Later, host Sean Robinson asked Jenny if divorce is in the cards, and while we haven't seen her direct answer yet, she explained, "I don't want to be miserable all day long every day." 90-Day Fiancé stars Sumit Singh and Jenny Slaton dropped major hints of moving out of their family's home. They seem to be back in their own space and living their time together. Fortunately, the reality TV stars are still on good terms with the family. Jenny shared some happy moments with her in-laws on her husband, Sumit's birthday. Fans are glad to see the family back together. Sumit and Jenny faced many hardships on The Other Way due to their financial situation. The latter opened up about their struggles with intimacy on the show. She admitted to considering divorce in the latest teaser for the upcoming tell-all. But the TLC star and her husband's updates tell a different story. Is it true? Are Jenny and Sumit still together? Have they moved out? 90-Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh have been unable to fix their issues on The Other Way. The former is adamant about moving into her own home with her husband. She even told him that she would move out without him if he wouldn't take any actual steps. However, the latest teaser of the tell-all hinted that things have not been really well between the couple. Sumit told the host that things have not been going well and that they are facing major issues. Meanwhile, Jenny admitted she had reached her breaking point. She confirmed that divorce is on the table, and she doesn't want to feel miserable every day. Hence, fans were worried about the TLC star's future with her partner. Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh have yet to share the updates on their marital issues. Fans are waiting for more drama in the tell-all episodes. But the 90-Day Fiancé couple appears to have worked on their relationship in their current life. Jenny has been continuously sharing happy updates with Sumit on social media. She also dropped some hints about moving out with her husband. The reality TV stars also shared some special moments they spent with the family. Recently, Jenny uploaded a photo with Sumit and his entire family on Facebook. She looked so happy spending time with the entire family. The reality TV star posed with Sumit, his parents, brother, and sister-in-law. Sumit and Jenny picked a cafe to celebrate the former's birthday, and they looked so happy to be together. Hence, viewers are happy to see the couple is still on great terms with the family. Previously, Jenny revealed in an interview that her in-laws would move out and live in the same apartment. Fans predicted that Sumit and his family must have decided on a solution for everyone's happiness. One fan said, "He looks very happy. I think you make a lovely couple." Another user noted that Sumit's mom hit Jenny on, "Where is Jenny Slaton from 90 Day Fiancé living?" The reality star has spent time in both America and Fiancé Sumit Singh's native country of India over the last few years amid her hopes to marry her long-distance love ultimately. Keep scrolling for an update on the 90 Day Fiancé, the Other Way couple, and to find out where Jenny is staying now, India or America. The Palm Springs, California native made her TLC debut on Season 1 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Jenny revealed that she and her then-online boyfriend Sumit had been romantically involved since 2011. Jenny first traveled to India in 2013, where she met Sumit in person for the first time and stayed with his family for several weeks. That first trip would later be revealed as the root of major drama between Jenny and Sumit's parents. Sumit's mom, Sana, and dad, Anil, did not approve of his relationship with Jenny because of their 30-year age gap and cultural differences, so after she returned to the States, they set up an arranged marriage for Sumit. He tied the knot with his first wife but never told Jenny. The couple continued their online relationship, even though Jenny did not know Sumit was a married man. In 2019, Jenny documented her second trip to India as she moved from the United States to be with Sumit on the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. During a dramatic moment that was captured on the series, Jenny found out Sumit was married when she was confronted by his wife, his in-laws, and his family at their apartment. Sumit made it clear that he wanted to leave his wife to be with Jenny, and eventually, his wife agreed to their divorce. Since Jenny was only in India on a travel visa, she needed to legally marry Sumit in order to be allowed to remain in the country. Sumit promised he would do everything he can to begin the divorce process as soon as possible. In October 2019, Jenny was spotted in America where she was living with her daughter Tina while she waited for the divorce to be finalized. Nonetheless, they still faced obstacles that kept them from making it down the aisle. While Sumit's parents gave him their blessing to divorce his first wife, they did not give him their blessing to marry Jenny. They also said they didn't like Jenny because she allegedly lied about the true nature of her romantic relationship with their son during their first meeting in 2013, which Jenny and Sumit have both denied. During a previous heated exchange with Anil and Sana at his shared apartment with Jenny, Sumit asked them if they would give them their blessing to get engaged. Anil and Sana refused, and Sana even threatened to kill herself if they went through with their wedding against her wishes. When the pandemic hit, they shut the borders, then no flights in, no flights out. So I just apply for an extension every month. So that's the way I've been doing it, every month new extension, Jenny explained while sharing an update on her visa status. My visa can expire, and if they don't want to extend it, that's when I'm probably going to have to leave the country. The couple had not made plans yet to marry because Sumit's parents still disapproved of their marriage, but Jenny made it clear she would not be satisfied with just being Sumit's partner and hoped they would be able to marry in the near future. Despite the drama, it seems they are still together and are still going strong. On March 28th, Sumit took to Instagram to share a sweet selfie with Jenny as the couple celebrated Holi together, which is a traditional Hindu holiday that honors the arrival of spring, love, and new life at the Festival of Colors. During Season 3 of The Other Way, Jenny and Sumit appeared to have a breakthrough with his mom after an astrologer defended their choice to be together and essentially told Sana to respect their decision on the November 7th episode. When Jenny asked if she had Sana and Anil's blessing to marry their son, Sumit's mom cryptically replied, "We'll see," while Anil clarified they weren't going to support them, albeit they weren't going to stop the couple either. Throughout their time on the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, Jenny and Sumit have become fan favorites. As of recently, however, viewers have become concerned about Jenny's well-being both in and out of the show. Over the last few weeks, the other way viewers have become increasingly concerned about Jenny. So far on Season 7, Jenny has faced several obstacles. Recently, Jenny concerned fans even further during an interview, where they worried that Jenny's health wasn't doing well. Here's everything we know so far. On The Other Way Season 7, Jenny and Sumit's story has revolved around moving in with Sumit's parents. Since Jenny and Sumit were tight on money, they decided it was a good option temporarily. However, the move has been challenging for Jenny. She is expected to wake up early and do chores for the family, which has frustrated her. Jenny is trying to enjoy retirement, and she doesn't want Sumit's family to dictate when she wakes up and what she does. Jenny and Sumit have also decided to open a cafe with Sumit's family, which has caused added stress. The family has assigned Jenny to work in the front of the cafe as the cashier, which hasn't been going well. Jenny has had a hard time dealing with Indian currency and has made several mistakes. Furthermore, working with Sumit's parents all day has been no easy task. All of the added stress in Jenny's life has taken an emotional toll on her during Season 7. While she should be enjoying her retirement, moving in with Sumit's family and working in the cafe has caused a great deal of stress. This has started to have a physical impact on Jenny, and she is notably more overwhelmed than she's been on any of her previous seasons. Recently, Jenny did an interview with Swoon, where she discussed one of her most memorable moments from Season 7. Jenny discussed the night she made spaghetti for Sumit's family, which quickly became an iconic moment. She discussed the specific event as well as her general spaghetti-making skills. However, it wasn't the subject of Jenny's interview that caught viewers' attention. Fans noticed that Jenny's speech was significantly slurred and that she was speaking slower than ever before. This caused viewers to speculate that Jenny was facing health issues and threw around several possibilities. While it's understandable that fans are concerned, it's important not to jump to any conclusions on Jenny's health until she or her family speaks out on it. Shortly after fans expressed their concerns about Jenny's interview online, her daughter, Christina, posted a video to assure everyone that Jenny was all right. Christina explained that she took action as soon as realized something was wrong with her mom. She assured fans that Jenny was doing well and that she would provide updates when she was able to. Christina further explained that Jenny had been in the United States but was on her way back to India to be with Sumit. Viewers were concerned about Jenny's health, but were relieved to hear that she was doing all right. Jenny has been a popular figure in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise for some time and has a large and caring fan base. Everyone was happy to hear that Jenny is healthy and that everything is under control. We wish Jenny all the best as she continues any necessary recovery. 90-Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh are running a cafe business for the first time. They faced many challenges in launching and managing their business. The reality TV stars invested all their money and efforts in the new venture. However, fans were unsure whether Sumit and Jenny could actually run the cafe. The latter has finally given her fans an update. She reported on how things are going and whether it has been successful. The reality TV star doesn't look happy to work at this age on The Other Way. But Jenny is ready to do anything she can to help Sumit with his money woes. She wants to exit the situation and regain her freedom. What did the TLC star reveal? Is it still running? Jenny Slaton was never a fan of Sumit's friend, Rohit. She didn't like the way he tried to demoralize them even before the launch of their cafe. The 90-Day Fiancé star hated him for making fun of her cooking skills. Jenny was in disbelief when Rohit arrived at the cafe on The Other Way. She offered him coffee even though she didn't want to. Rohit quickly insulted the TLC star for charging too much and refused to accept it. However, Jenny made sure not to engage with him and told him to leave. Later, Rohit took Sumit out and pointed out the flaws. He insulted him for making his parents work at this age and not having any customers. But Jenny felt her husband's friend was simply jealous of him and didn't want them to succeed. Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh invested all their money and effort in their cafe business. They just wanted to make it work. Fans are waiting for the 90-Day Fiancé stars to share an update on their cafe business. Recently, Jenny spoke with an outlet about her life. She was glad to share her and Sumit's updates with her fans. The reality TV star admitted that adjusting to her in-laws was the hardest thing she has. Jenny still missed the privacy of living alone. She shared that she has been highly dependent on Sumit since moving to India. She stated, "I've lost a lot of independence and I don't drive." The TLC star also gave some details about her new business. Jenny assured her fans that they don't have to worry about her business. She stated, "We're a strong business now, especially because of our coffee machine." The American native told Decider that it was Sumit's mom's idea to help them at their cafe. Jenny initially had some doubts about working with them while staying in the same house, but she revealed that things are going well. The reality TV star admitted to struggling with a coffee machine. Jenny and Sumit described the family cafe as a strong business now, suggesting they believed in its potential even after bumps in the road. A key fact that's sometimes overlooked in fan discussions: Jenny never had Indian permanent residency. She relied on tourist or visitor visa arrangements to remain in India long-term. Previous reporting explained that Jenny had to leave and re-enter periodically because of how Indian visas work for U.S. citizens. In December 2025, a video circulated showing Jenny with slurred speech, prompting public concern. Her daughter addressed the situation, but the family did not confirm any specific stroke diagnosis or long-term condition. They simply acknowledged recent health concerns. Jenny's situation highlights a common reality for Western expats in India. Cultural norms about family structures differ substantially from those in the U.S. have weighed in, with some noting that traditional expectations in Indian households can feel restrictive to Westerners, especially older adults accustomed to autonomy. 90-Day Fiancé star Sumit Singh reached his breaking point, dealing with Jenny on the latest episode of The Other Way. As some fans might recall, she sat at the cash counter in a recent episode. However, her non-serious attitude at the cafe resulted in a significant loss. The episode showed her operating the coffee machine and serving the customers. She asked her father-in-law for a change of over 500 Indian rupees. However, the TLC star ended up giving the customer all the change without charging them for their order. The mishap came to light when Sumit's father asked for the money. Jenny explained that she didn't know how Indian currency works and handed over all the money to the customer. Hence, Sumit lost his cool and lashed out at her. Life has been quite challenging lately for 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way couple, Jenny and Sumit fans, have witnessed numerous fierce altercations between the two. Lately, all these altercations are due to mishaps at their new cafe. From the very beginning, things weren't going according to plan. Both Jenny's and Sumit's hopes were disappointed. Numerous mishaps from Jenny have made Sumit lose his cool on various occasions. Additional challenges in their cafe business also added a load of tension to their already tense relationship. One significant mishap was when Jenny lost a substantial amount of money because she didn't understand how Indian currency works. The fandom was shocked when Jenny gave the customer all the change without even charging for the services the cafe provided. Both Sumit and the fandom became increasingly frustrated with her and bashed her with criticisms. Many fans questioned her inability to handle Indian currency, despite having lived in India for years. Moreover, they even criticized her for wanting to get into business without wanting to deal with money. Furthermore, they called her out on her double standards. The whole time she was complaining about the family giving away free samples on opening day, yet she's giving away their profits, a fan wrote. For more such latest Jenny and Sumit's updates, Jenny Slaton's age has been central to her journey on 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Here is a clear breakdown of how old she is, her birth date, and why her age matters within the series. 90-Day Fiancé stars, Jenny and Sumit, are adjusting to life after moving in with his family. They already had a lot on their plates with their new business cafe. Moreover, she reported experiencing difficulties due to a lack of privacy and freedom while living with her in-laws. Therefore, the fandom has also witnessed several clashes between the couple. New cafe stress has also led to several frequent altercations between them. Their episodes on 90-Day Fiancé are marked by tension. However, the couple recently had a chance to unwind. They went to New York to attend an exclusive event hosted by TLC. Their Christmas seemed merry as Jenny sat for an interview, getting candid about gifts she received from Sumit. After 90-Day Fiancé episodes filled with tensions and altercations, Jenny and Sumit finally had a breather ahead of the holidays. Recently, she shared that she missed her family back in the States during this holiday season. But Sumit had made sure that his wife didn't miss home this Christmas. Additionally, she stated, Well, actually, Sumit and I have a tree. We've decorated it. We went shopping. She described her new house as pretty Christmassy. After the couple moved to a new place of their own, she admitted to spending the holiday decorating the tree, shopping with her husband, exchanging gifts, and eating together. Moreover, she had stated plans that included her in-laws. Although it has been challenging for Jenny to live so far away during the holidays, Sumit made sure she felt at home. Jenny and Sumit had seen their fair share of struggles. Recently, it has been more challenging for both of them. Fans have witnessed numerous fierce altercations between the two. However, they constantly communicated and made up. Therefore, fans love watching them for their sweet on-screen chemistry. Indian culture wholeheartedly. Though it wasn't easy for her to undergo such drastic changes, she persisted. Similarly, there were times when Sumit went out of his way to defend his wife in need. As fans might remember, she recently shared that he was stepping up as a husband. After finding their own place, the couple developed their own traditions. Furthermore, Sumit went out of his way to accompany his wife on this holiday, as she missed her family back in the States dearly. Jenny talked about one such instance in an interview with Access Hollywood. The interviewer conducted a rapid-fire question-and-answer session in which they both discussed the holidays. They discussed Christmas traditions, food, drinks, music, plans, etc. When the discussion turned to gifts, Slaton shared that the best gift she's given Sumit is a watch because he loves them. Then she shared that the best gifts Sumit has given her are gold. She added that gold is very famous in India. For more such latest Jenny and Sumit's updates, 90 Day Fiancé star Jenny Slaton embraced Indian culture and traditions wholeheartedly. She gets along well with Sumit's family and tries to learn their customs. Hence, viewers always want to know what the American native's husband and his family do to make her feel at home. Christmas is just around the corner, and Jenny has just returned to India after her solo New York trip. She discussed how she spends the holiday with him every year and their plans for Christmas. The reality TV star enjoyed her time with her family and friends during her visit to the US. Jenny is finally back with Sumit in India, hoping for a great time. How does she spend holidays with Sumit? What are their plans? What are they up to? Keep on reading to find out. 90 Day Fiancé star Jenny Slaton raised concerns about her health during her latest visit to the US. Fans noticed her slurred and slow speech during the media tour. The reality TV star was unable to pick her words and struggled to speak. Hence, viewers were worried about Jenny's health and wondered if she had a stroke. Later, Jenny's daughter, Christina, addressed the rumors and assured fans that she is in good condition. She refused to give any proper details about her mom's medical condition to protect her privacy. Jenny's daughter also indicated she plans to visit India to be there for her. However, fans didn't understand why Jenny and Sumit were silent about it. A blogger, Shabudi, speculated that the couple might be quiet because of the NDA and that they have likely begun filming for the new season. Jenny Slaton was glad to visit America on holiday. She was excited to see the Christmas tree and enjoyed the festivities with her family. The 90 Day Fiancé star discussed spending the holiday season in India with Sumit. Jenny shared that she brought many of her American traditions to her home in India. She stated, "Well, actually, Sumit and I have a tree. We've decorated it. We went shopping." The TLC star explained that their home looks Christmassy as she decorated the tree and the entire house. Slaton told Swoon that she didn't bring any ornaments or decor from America. She and Sumit went shopping to buy decorations together. The American native also feels that her family's Christmas celebrations are similar to Sumit's family's during Diwali. Jenny noted, "It's kind of like Diwali in India, so we'll just have dinner and exchange a gift, and that'll be it." Indians celebrate Diwali in the fall by lighting candles inside and outside their homes. Families also exchange gifts and cook delicious meals. Slaton joked that her cooking is not very popular in Sumit's family. The reality TV celeb made it clear that she won't be cooking for the holiday. Jenny hopes not to have to make spaghetti. She is ready to enjoy the food her Mil and Sumit will make. Fans are glad to know that the reality TV star still celebrates the festivities in India and receives so much love from her family. Keep coming back to 90 Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh are running a cafe business for the first time. They faced many challenges in launching and managing their business. The reality TV stars invested all their money and efforts in the new venture. However, fans were unsure whether Sumit and Jenny could actually run the cafe. The latter has finally given her fans an update. 90 Da. Jenny Slaton was never a fan of Sumit's friend, Rohit. She didn't like the way he tried to demoralize them even before the launch of their cafe. The 90-Day Fiancé star hated him for making fun of her cooking skills. Jenny was in disbelief when Rohit arrived at the cafe on the other way. She offered him coffee even though she didn't want to. Rohit quickly insulted the TLC star for charging too much and refused to accept it, to engage with him and told him to leave. Later, Rohit took Sumit out and pointed out the flaws. He insulted him for making his parents work at this age and not having any customers. But Jenny felt her husband's friend was simply jealous of him and didn't want them to succeed. Jenny Slaton and Sumit Singh invested all their money and effort in their cafe business. They just wanted to make it work. Fans are waiting for the 90-Day Fiancé stars to share an update on their cafe business. Recently, Jenny spoke with an outlet about her life. She was glad to share her and Sumit's updates with her fans. The reality TV star admitted that adjusting to her in-laws was the hardest thing she has ever done. Jenny still missed the privacy of living alone. She shared that she has been highly dependent on Sumit since moving to India. She stated, "I've lost a lot of independence and I don't drive." The TLC star also gave some details about her new business. Jenny assured her fans that they don't have to worry about her business. She stated, "We're a strong business now, especially because of our coffee machine." The American native told Decider that it was Sumit's mom's idea to help them at their cafe. Jenny initially had some doubts about working with them while staying in the same house, but she revealed that things are going well. The reality TV star admitted to struggling with a coffee machine. However, Jenny began to enjoy her work and called it fun. The host hoped to have her special spaghetti on the menu. But the 90-Day Fiancé star felt it wouldn't be a good idea and hoped it wouldn't happen. Fans are glad to find out that Jenny and Sumit's hard work paid off. Keep coming back to. Since its first season, Jenny Slaton's and Sumit Singh's love story has been documented on 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way. We've seen them overcome catfishing, arranged marriages, and a worldwide pandemic. However, this season, they face their toughest challenge yet, moving in with Sumit's family and starting a cafe together. We've definitely grown even closer as a couple. On December 9th, the 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way star stopped by Swan to chat all about her and Sumit Singh's long-awaited return to The Other Way, what it's really like living with his family, and of course, how to make her not-so-beloved spaghetti. Reflecting on her return to The Other Way, Jenny told Swan, we were excited that they wanted us back." According to Jenny, who appeared on seasons 1 to 3 of the 90-Day Fiancé spin-off show, the couple is very happy to return to the show during season 7. However, Jenny made it clear that season 7 is not the same ballgame as her first 3 seasons with the franchise. She revealed to Swan that this season is different because they have acceptance from Sumit's parents, which they fought so hard for during their previous appearances.